So yeah, actually it will be a really shortly time and a really it will be a really shortly video. um and I just want to spoke right now about about the things that actually I felt yesterday at the night when I just work out, in the end of the day. um I just arrived to some understanding. I think that it's pretty, good to just um, share this thing because I think it's pretty important and it's pretty good. So yeah, that's actually the second and last part of this video today that I just want to talk about. Um, you know, I just feel that when I just was in a pretty awful position at my life, in a pretty badly position that I just feel that I must run away, I must fucking push myself from this place, I must fucking do it, and I feel pretty bad with my position every single moment, and I just must right now to react, and must right now to run, and must right now to catch, and to climb, and to fucking do, because I just can't right now to sleep, I can't right now to fucking stop. I just must. I feel badly, I feel stressed, I feel really shit. And in all these moments I just you know see this thing, and first I see my mind that actually was really awful, but in the second part I see the working that actually was. The working wasn't really hardly. I just work fucking 12, 14 hours a day about the thing that I just wanted. And you know I just arrived to the position that it's actually wasn't because my mind changed. It wasn't actually because I just don't right now want to work and not right now serious about the thing I just want to achieve. It's because you know I just feel that something on my body actually change when I just arrived for this place. When I just arrived to the other place, I just was living alone. And actually, from this position that I just achieve, a really good life that I just can be proud about, I just, you know, if I just want to say it, in a really tiny word, get a pretty hardly when it just work about this hardly thing that it just worked before when it just was in this awful position and awful mind and awful everything. Because you know I think that in this awful time I just was in a position that every time I must to catch, I must to run, I must do something, I just must climb over and over and over time. And it's really hardly to just convince your mind to continue work like that. And I think it's something that I just do right now, and I succeed when I do it, and I just feel that I absolutely improving on everything. But you know it's really hardly to convince your mind to work in the same stressful, I can say in the same stressful, I can say in the same hardcore, okay, in the same feelings, in the same emotional, in the same serious that I just was. Because your mind don't really want right now to climb, don't really want right now to fucking push as much as it actually can. You don't really feel that it just must to run right now. And it's something actually in my body. I just felt that all the time I just must run. I just felt really badly. I just felt that I don't really know, but I must continue in this fucking, jungle with, you know, no light, no nothings. And for right now, my body actually feel different. And, even if my mind and my brain actually want something, and he just want to work about his thing, he just want to improve about his thing, he just want to work in the same fucking position, the same fucking seriously. It's really hard because the body actually feel different. The body feel that he just don't really need to push away. He don't really need to run. He don't really, end every single day in a point that he just must run away from, the place that he just was. And because of that, he don't really, translate these actually passions to a working, okay, as it actually was. And I think it's absolutely took me a lot of time to just arrive for the position that I just had right now. That I, I succeed to work in the same hardcore as I just was when I, try to run and try to just do big thing and just continue and push up and everything like that. And I think it's really hardly because I just didn't really understand that it's not really connect with my brain, it's connect with my body. Sometimes you just, for right now, you don't actually want to continue and work about this thing that you just worked about, because you just feel that you need to spoke about something different. You need to spoke and solve something in yourself. And that's actually what was before approximately month. I talked a lot about things in myself, in my mind. Sometimes my body just allow to himself to, spoke and release the thing that actually was and solve the thing that actually I just had on my mind. And surprisingly just, you know take a dog with me and just do a really big step of my life that I just never did. And I think it's a really amazing, things that I just saw in the first time. That, you know when I just was in really awful position, my body all the time just want to push up and want to fucking break and want to fucking, push away. And when I just braked, my body actually feel different. Even I just want to come again for the same place. And that's actually become really hardly to just work in this the same hardcore, in this the same time, and this the same passion, and this the same everything. Because my body right now want to do other big step, to just want to talk with the little brother I just never talked before. He just want to talk about his fucking problem that he just have inside, and just want to write about this thing and want to solve this thing with himself, and want to just improve the mind, because he just was in a really awful mind. So for right now he just want to improve his mind, because he just understood that he arrived for a confidence and for a safe place that he just can't do it. And because of that, it's actually becomes so hardly to just do this thing in the same passion and in the same time and in the same everything. Because for right now, you don't run away, you in the place that you want to be in. And it's really hardly to just make your body in the same position that you just run away. But for right now, you don't run, you just do this thing because you want to do this thing. And I think that's the difference. I just was in a position that I just run away every time. Even I just didn't really run in the quotes. I just run away every time, because I just feel that I need to arrive, I need to break, I need to do it, I just will do it because I just will do that. And when you just break, and when you just don't really feel that you need to run away and you need to fucking break, you need to fucking everything, because you don't really feel this thing. You feel that you're satisfied. It's really hard to just work as you run away, as you know, in the same place. And as I actually said, it's because your body just wants right now to solve his, problem that he just have on his mind, that he just never thought that he can solve when he just, in the same position that was, in the same position that he just tried to climb and to run away and to be in a survival. And your body actually want to do other things. You don't want to run away, but of course it's something that you actually need to do, because that's actually your purpose. That's the thing that you want to invest about. And I think that I will close this video approximately right now, because I just think that I spoke very well and pretty nicely about the thing that I just actually wanted. And I think I just did pretty good. But it's pretty amazing. It's a pretty amazing, time, I think. All of this, several months, because I just feel that I absolutely improved my mind. I just did a really big step that I just never thought that I will do in this period of time. But in eventually, it's become a pretty hardly for me, to work about, the thing that your brain wants, because your body actually feel that you just need to do other things. You just need to run away for other things. You just break right now. You don't need this climbing. You don't need this run. You don't need this running. You don't need this passion of a break. You don't need this thing. So because of that, you don't want to work at 12 or maybe 14 hours a day. You don't actually need, because you don't feel that you need, even you actually need, because your body just want to release. You want to fucking stop. You want to fucking stop this running, but it's really hardly. So I think that's it. Yeah, I think that my point absolutely clear right now, and I just spoke right now about this feeling that actually was when I work out. Because I think it was absolutely important for me to spoke about this thing and just upload this thing on this video. And I think it's pretty important feelings that I just never I just didn't actually understand why my mind play like that, why my mind really want to put me about other thing, why I just don't really feel this passion and this stressful, and why actually I so changed in these difficulties. And I just absolutely understood this thing for right now, because I just understood that it was a running, it was a passion for a break, and when it just break, you don't want to work as you actually want that it will break. And yeah, I think that's it. I will close this video. I will continue my day. I will continue my everything I just want. I pretty feel nicely, pretty feel good about everything I just do. And that's it. I will really enjoy this day. I feel like I just have a lot of things to do. And yeah, have a good day and bye bye.